Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Europa Universalis 4. Last episode was a pretty big disaster. We spent almost the entire thing just fighting various civil wars. One I actually gave into, these guys right up here, I gave them all of their land back, which I'm just going to declare, as soon as I restabilize, I'm just going to declare war and take it right back, so I'm not worried about that. But unfortunately, the remaining 3 counties in Japan that are independent, well, independent outside of me at least, declared war on me. But I hired in some mercenaries and managed to divide and conquer their armies. They had 3 small armies, and together they would have been able to defeat me, but separately it was no contest, basically. So it was pretty easy. Did I lose my navy at some point? I don't even remember. I don't remember what happened to my navy. I just know it's not here anymore. But anyway, we're sieging down the province that they took, Kuzuke. Japan came up here and took that, and then we're going to siege down Musashi, which is the capital of the war leader, which is Japan right now. They don't have any men left, which is pretty easy, and I've actually already got 39% war score, so now we're just waiting this out. Oh man, the last 2 episodes have been rough though. Very, very rough. I'm not terribly experienced with this game. My pretty much sum total of playtime was on my Poland playthrough that you can watch on my channel if you so choose. Oh, I forgot I had an ally left. Satsume. Or no, not Satsume. Shimazu. I forgot that they were my ally. Oh, they got beat though. Oh, well, that's a little sad. As soon as this is done siege, I'm going to come over here and hit this army though. I don't want them to actually siege down anything. 68%. I actually jumped up a lot. Okay, they're going to surrender to me under the terms, end their lordship over those other dudes, so they will take, they will unvassalize them. With the annexed diagonal across the United States, 8 prestige, 0. Okay, I'm actually wondering if I can take anything. I can if I want to. Fuck yeah. But I would have to. If I want to get more, I'd have to separate peace out. Okay, I cannot negotiate a separate peace. Okay. Because they're vassals of that guy, I think. Tomo? I'm not sure why it'll give me that one. Actually, let's actually. No, well, this is my land. Tomo. Huh. Well, there's not. Let's clear this out. You'll see me this one. I actually wanted more than that, so let's try to get it higher. Because I wanted to take more than just one province in this war, because the disaster that was the Civil War and all those rebellions, I want to make sure that I... Oh, nope, those are the good guys. These are the bad guys down here. I want to make sure that I'll go actually handle those rebels for them. That I make some progress in terms of land acquisitions, because I have to turn around and take this stuff back in a second. Should I bother with that? I mean, I really don't care that much. Is that bad? I mean, I probably should take care of it. Is my tradition still high? It's 40. It's high-ish. I have a -1 from the terrain here. Oh, yeah, that was easy. Got a tiny, tiny little bit of prestige, a few months worth. Alright, let's just hang out right here. What do we build? Oh, we must be coring that right now. Let's make sure there's nothing left to core, actually. That's the last one. That it's not really an excuse, it's just my own inexperience kind of showed through when I took too much land. I should have taken as much as I could without suffering more than, you know, a certain percentage of overextension, because that was just really, really bad for me. That completely turned the country upside down, and what was a shame is if I had more manpower, I could have done a lot better. It's just I was easily beating their armies, but I was like slowly attritioned out of the war, basically. 91%. That's pretty awesome. Alright, and now we should have 99%. Oh, I guess they have 1% left from this one. So let's see what we can get from these guys now. How much? Overextension of 40%. Not too bad there. This is actually working out really well to my benefit. I can handle 42%, 40% overextension. Now let's see. Release nations, annul treaties, and become my vassal. That's it. Let's do it. Cost me 200 Diplo points because I didn't have cores on any of those lands, but look at that. And I should be able to easily handle this overextension of 56. Well, 56 is because I already had 16% from that. So let's actually get this going. We'll start with the biggest ones. I'll just save up a little bit and do this one. So now what I'm going to do is successful bureaucracy. Oh my god, we had something positive hit. That's a new that's new for me. So now that actually didn't work out too bad. These guys, let's actually improve relations. We're gonna try to diplo annex everybody that's left, basically. So we're gonna improve relations with everybody and try to get those high enough so that we can diplo annex them, and then we're just gonna have to turn around and redo this. Fortunately, it's still Shinto over here. Oh, we just cored a region. Actually, I might want to try something. Oh, I don't have any diplomats to send. I was thinking maybe trying to support rebels in these regions up here. Let's actually maybe recall this guy and try that for, this time. I don't think I've ever done that before. It's not possible of one of your subjects. This is a subject of mine? Oh no, wrong guys. Alright, Shinto Zealots, that's what I was interested in. Ooh, that's expensive. How much do I have to spend? I could afford that right now. Huh. Local unrest of +3. Is that going to be enough? Try it. Airless. Since we have been able to provide a realm with air, the speculation of the future of the course of nature is running rampant. These debates threaten to undermine our positions. We could adopt an air of our own. Doing so would be perceived as a sign of weakness. 141. I'm not sure if that's worth it for 141. We still have time to wait. I mean, I like how he's 20 years old. 264. That's actually not too bad. Oh no, I was gonna say that's not me. I was gonna say I don't remember having someone that good. 210. That's what's more like it. Disagreeing advisor. Okay. I got some military points out of that. Oh, prestige. No prestige left. Now it's gonna take. I think it takes 10 years to fully restore all of your manpower, but I still need to reinforce. That's 2,000, about 3,000 men. So it's going to take me a couple more years than that. So let's say 12 years to fully reinforce my manpower. I don't think that the guys north of me are going to actually be able to do anything terribly weighty in terms of troops. So I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem to fight them again. Almost got... If it wasn't for the fact that I gave those regions up, I would almost be done with Japan. I've been talking in the comments section with some of the viewers, and while my goals of a colonial nation across the world are a long-term kind of pipe dream, what is more of a immediate goal, and what's going to happen much sooner than that, is heading off this way. So what I'm probably going to need to do is make a kind of a forward base to fight Ming with, which would mean invading Korea, I think. So that's probably going to be my goal once a loan's coming due. Repay it. There we go. Should probably take care of this. It's only 2%. That sucks. I really wish it was more than that. No war exhaustion. That's good. Just taking a look at the economy here, seeing how things are. We can slide this down. I'm wondering if they're actually making any progress here. Is there any way of checking? The unrest is pretty low, actually. Or the autonomy is cranked up super high, though. Unrest here is really high. Wonder why it's so high there. I wonder if it's actually going to... It's because it's not... It's a core of me? Should I declare war on these guys, like, now? Maybe I should wait till I get my overextension down a little bit. And get a little bit more troops in my army. Maybe at least wait till it's full. So we're gonna work on coring those. That one's almost done. Yeah, maybe wait till at least a couple of these are a little bit better. I wonder if there's any way. Oh, Ouchi nationalists. Well, those are being worked on right now. But I can't, I don't want to do any more, I don't want to deal with any more rebellions, so. I hate increasing my autonomy, but it's such a pain in the ass to have to deal with rebels. Although I understand why, the rebellion stuff was added into the game. It makes it much more interesting. I'm kind of glad these guys were actually my allies. Aggressive expansion has a casus belli. Improved relations. They're willing to trust me. Hopefully I can diplo-annex those guys. I don't think it'll be a problem. Now, does anybody... Somebody owns these. I think it's a one province minor, I think. I would like to diplo-annex them. But I kind of wish I had another diplomat. I'm not used to actually needing more diplomats. They don't have... They like, don't have an army. I'm not terribly worried about these guys. Just cancel this. I'd rather declare war on them. Starting to get back up there. Need more cavalry, but they're just more expensive. Makes me a little nervous. Thinking about hiring more cavalry when I can barely afford the army I have. Well, I do have a little bit of money coming in now. Now that I control a larger swath of Japan. It's an inland bonus. Just taking a look at this. I never really pay too much attention to these menus, and there actually is a lot of really good information in there, surprisingly. Yeah, admin's really lagging. Tech-wise is lagging behind because I put 3 into ideas here. Interest per annum. Now, is that actually going to do much for me? It'll just mean when I take out loans, I won't have to pay as much back, I think. That I'm interested in. The monthly autonomy change, that means that the autonomy will get lower in the regions quicker, which is pretty good. Land maintenance modifier, that'll just mean everybody's cheaper. Production efficiency is more money, and that is okay, that is something I'm definitely interested in because my inflation does go up. Well, is it actually moving at all now? Okay, it's actually 0 right now. Okay, it goes up by 0.1 and down by 0.1. That's exactly what it does right now. So, burning Diplo points would get us more money, basically, but the points are kind of more important than the money. Alright, let's actually declare war on these guys now. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Take Mutsu. Hopefully we could full annex them. Some of them are already my cores. Oh, I forgot about that. Drag that up. Countries at war. I'm going to drop some people off to siege Mutsu, and then I'm just going to head up there and carpet siege down. There we go, just like that. I don't remember what our leader is. 3022. That's not too bad. For early on in the game, that's not too bad. Hate that I have to go back and redo this, but they had like 20 units and I had no men left. 20 regiments. regiments of men. It just wasn't going to fly. Oh, naval research wrong. I'd rather lose the prestige. Yep. Just go down here and do that. I'm going to try to retreat off to the islands. Might be able to catch them. Yeah, we caught them. Still got that high morale, which is pretty damn awesome. And we're just going to drop those guys off. Move you over here. And there we go. They don't have any allies. They're all by themselves. Alright, so now I just got to carpet siege everything down. Okay, there's a really rough, like, 2.5 episodes, but things are pretty stabilized now. And I just noticed I lost an advisor. Ah, my military one. Alright, so what do we got to work with? Land maintenance modifier or reinforced speed? Now, reinforced speed is the speed, is like how many men get back to the regiments from the manpower pool, I think. Oh, nice. Level 3 diplomat. We're going to do land maintenance modifier. That'll make everybody cheaper. What do we... Cherry blossom. Prestige of at least 50 will get me more prestige. Improving our prestige will get me stability. I think I'm more interested in the stability. So hopefully we can get some prestige creeping in here. Alright, there we go. All of their province... Oh, all 5 provinces are being sieged down, and 2 of them have already had critical rolls, so this should not take too long. Well, I say that now, but then, you know, like, maybe one siege will, you know, end up lasting for, like, 3 years or something like that. Oh, I hate that. Sometimes a siege will, you know, without any real big modifiers, it'll go down in 250 days, and sometimes it'll go for 800, 900. Ugh, so annoying. How much will that cost me? 150. Don't want to spend that right now. All those admin points have been getting burned, but that's why I have my focus on admin right now. I'm just really bummed I lost my 2 good leaders. Like, Benjamin the First died really young, and then Benjamin the Second died young as well, and that was a 666 and a 333, what I made at the beginning of the game. Just a shame that they didn't last very long. And then the person I did have who was halfway decent, wow, that income really shot up. The person I did have that was decent got knocked out by the Civil War and replaced by this piece of shit. 210. That is just awful. Awful, awful, awful. Alright. I'm glad that at least my military tech is creeping up there. It's not taking me as long as I necessarily expected it to get some of these techs up. What's really killing me is that I have to burn, you know, admin points to get the cool ideas. I think I should... I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I should save up to get my admin tech up, because I'm starting to fall behind there. What I really need to do is try to westernize as quickly as I can. Wow, I've already got... Oh, Jesus Christ. Call that diplomat. The province that did not have its walls breached finished, and all the rest do have their walls breached. That's pretty cool. I don't think it'll be very hard for me to full annex this whole thing. Shouldn't be, at least. I can't wait for the autonomy to get down in these regions, because it went up in a lot of the regions. It's pretty high in a lot of places. Look at that, Kuzuke. 91%, 92% in some places. Okay, okay. 51% left. Let's just send these guys back down here. They're not doing anything anymore. Come on, grab you. Send you down there. There we go. Just wait for these last 2 sieges to finish, and then we'll grab everything again. It got really rough there for a minute, but things have turned around. I managed to turn things around with some divide and conquer tactics and a little bit of mercenaries. I'm glad I had the money to afford them. Because if I didn't, I would have been screwed. Oh my god. Holy shit, would you look at that? That is amazing. I'm literally like jaw-dropped, amazed at how good that is. That is the best leader I've ever naturally gotten in the game right there. 256. Wow. 256. That is good. I could do some things with the 256. And I love that the 6 is on military. Alright, so Let's take care of these guys. Full annex. 0% overextension because it's all already cored. And there we go. Got them back. They were not independent for long. Oh, come on. The little drag and drop box is just not wanting to stay open. You know what's funny is a drag and drop box on the screen for selection purpose is a lot harder to program than you might necessarily think. I have a very small amount of experience with programming and, you know, 3D animation and stuff like that. These guys are being dicks. No, it's going down. Actually, I don't have to worry about that at all. Oh, having a high legitimacy is just amazing. Now, the next person's claim should be strong, right? Average claim. Okay. I've ever seen a strong and a weak claim. I'm not sure what an average claim means. Alrighty. Now, am I going to be stuck with a daimyo the entire game, or is it I'm going to have access to more types of governments later? It's not allowed to manually change from this type of government, so I think I might be stuck with this the whole game, unless something interesting happens. Oh, and for the first time in a couple episodes, we actually have some manpower in the pool. That is awesome. Oh, we're doing good now. We're doing good for a change. Oh, that's nice. Actually, let's take a look at trade now for a second. Now, I should have a huge quantity of the trade power in here. 52%. Next one is Korea from these provinces right there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's actually look at... I have the money, and I have some PowerPoints. Thinking about doing some building. And what I was thinking about, armory, that's going to be important. Trade power, that's what I'm most interested in right now in the region. Because the quicker I build these things, I want to do the biggest ones first. Now, which PowerPoints am I using here? That's Diplo. Okay, I have the most Diplo. I'm trying to find the biggest ones. They're all about the same. 2.7. 2.3, 2.3. Oh, I ran out of money. How many did I get? 3? 4? 4? Or is there one up here? 5? Okay, that's a couple more. That'll get me a couple more PowerPoints in the region. Not PowerPoints, what is it called? What is it called when you're talking about trade? Trade power. Oh my god, I forgot the nomenclature. That's not embarrassing at all. Alright, we got the first time in a long time. Alright, now are we over? No, we're okay now. Oh my god. And we got some money coming in. We've got pretty much all of Japan under our boot. That province right there and that province right there are under us. They're vassals of ours. So if we get the... We can wait out the aggressive expansion here and probably get that high enough up to the point where we can Diplo annex them. Japan, I don't know if it's going to fly. I might have to wait. I would have to wait for a lot of that stuff to decay, but I could do it peacefully. I wouldn't have to attack them. Which I don't really have a problem with attacking them. It's just if I could get away with not attacking them, that would be beneficial. So, what can I do in like, fabricate a claim? I can fabricate a claim on all those? Interesting. I thought I would only be able to do it if I thought you could only fabricate claims on provinces you bordered, but apparently... I can do it on ones across the way, too. I'm going to fabricate claims on everything I can in Korea, and I'm going to go try to take the... basically the bottom half of the peninsula there. If you keep hearing little bloops, that's just Skype. I think I forgot to turn it on Do Not Disturb. I should probably... I was thinking about maybe getting rid of the... No, because our manpower is pretty low, let's actually keep these guys in there. We'll supplement our manpower, low manpower with some mercs. Nobles demand recompensation. Damn it. I'll pay them back. I'm kind of more willing to burn cash than anything else at this point. Alright. My low prestige sucks, though. I think it's kind of funny that my prestige is so low because it kind of makes sense. My nation was racked by rebellions and civil wars for a very long time. So now we're going to stabilize. We're going to wait for our manpower reserves to refill, and then I need to build a navy, which I'm gonna need to repay that loan first. I don't have to, but I can. maybe just wait for the money to get back up just a little bit and get our claims in Korea fabricated. And then we'll launch a amphibious invasion of Korea and get our landings going. Now, actually, what I want to look at is what trade goods are in Korea. Levying additional taxes. Prospect of war only fade. Oh, shit. Several shrewd loans were led to very good profits to the National Bank. Get some money. And with the prospect of war defending the memory, in terms of prosperous and stable, officials of the Treasury suggested levy a special tax this year to allow us to share these productive times. Alright, gain manpower or money. Right now, manpower I'm more interested in. Ooh, and we lost an advisor. And actually, we're just going to grab this one because I don't want to really spend that much money on an advisor right now. So this is Chinaware. So I think that, yeah, like, I feel like the Chinaware is more important than anything else. This is silk, right? Silk, yeah. Silk's pricey, so maybe silk would be a good idea. Silk and tea. Tea's pricey, right? That gold, though, that is what's worth it right now. That is pretty awesome. Like the fish in the grain isn't worth too much, but the iron's worth something. The gold's worth something. I think the Chinaware is. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode right here. It was, I would call this a definite success. We stabilized the country, and now we can look forward to what's going to happen next. Actually, them declaring war on me worked out super well for me. That was pretty awesome. I got to take all those lands without having to declare separate wars or anything like that. So, if you've enjoyed this episode, just drop me a like, leave me a comment right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Europa Universalis 4, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.